Hi there, welcome back. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot. I'm here to do a full moon in Pisces reading for you. And so I'm just going to make sure this is running because of my weird setup here. Yes. So this reading is about the full moon in Pisces. And the first card is I already shuffled before I went on camera. I had a weird setup. So I shuffled before I went on camera. This first card is about how do I use my imagination and creativity during this full moon period. The second card is how do I deal with any emotional wounds that I still need to heal? How can I use my my imagination and best self to heal an emotional wound? The third is about what do I need to let go to listen to my intuition better during this full moon period in Pisces. And the last two are what overall messages and what can I be moving toward and what is this period trying to help me with, tell me, how can I be engaging best during this period. So the one that is about how can I use my imagination and creativity best is the Page of Cups. In this Japardise deck, it's the Jester of Tides, but it is the Page of Cups. So it's really about tapping into your emotional side during this period, which of course it's a full moon, so we might be doing anyway, but it's tapping into your innocent, a bit of romanticism. Maybe you're going to be sharing a piece of your heart with somebody. Maybe you're going to speak from the heart. Maybe when you typically wouldn't be able to, this is calling upon you to tap into a creative way to share something of yourself in an authentic sort of way. Maybe you need to kind of envision and imagine having that conversation with somebody you so want to have, and then actually writing on it and acting on it, or maybe embodying it first and then acting on it. But I think what it's saying is be creative in how you think about it and actually think of it in its highest good, because the Page of Cups is innocent and positive. It's not cynical. The Page of Cups is very flows with his or her emotions and actually is innocent about that and really wants to reach out, wants to either connect, offer an offer, be romantic, or see things on its lighter side, or maybe even apologize or start a conversation. So this may be a period for some of you, if this is appropriate, where you're thinking about how you can share your heart with somebody and make that connection, if that's resonating for you. The wound that we might need to heal for some of you that are resonating with this so far is that you might have a wound around the Emperor, which is the war in this deck, which is about power and boundaries. Maybe there's a wound that you have that's been poked at recently because you've let your boundaries go a little bit too much. Or maybe you've had your wall up too much in the other extreme. Maybe your boundaries were weak and somebody took advantage of you or something to that effect, so that you feel that now you need to kind of finally not repeat a cycle and close that cycle or that wound with, you know, paying attention and protecting and self-care for yourself, not, you know, having stronger boundaries, not letting people take advantage of you and step all over you in some format. Being your own leader, your own boss, leader of your own life. Maybe you can close a wound by speaking out, taking charge. For some of you very specifically, the wound might be related to a father figure because this is an Emperor card. So for some very specifically, the wound may have to do with a boss, a father figure, or somebody in your life that is poking at this wound that finally just needs to get some attention and needs some healing and some gentle self-compassion from you. So, I mean, for some of you, you may be feeling the need to speak out from the heart and say what you need, or declare where the lines are. There might be a combination there, but that's what the wound to me is about. As far as what do we need to let go of to tap better into our intuition during this period, the Nine of Cups is about wishes. It's that person who's kind of in some decks looking like they have a very smug ego. what you might want to let go of to tap into your intuition is the clutter and busyness and surrounding yourself with too much materialism or too much gratification from the external that feeds the ego side of our existence. And how do you kind of create space to tap back more into yourself and your intuition? That'll be unique to you. So if that's a more, being more in touch with nature or more quiet first, that's a way to consider tapping into your your emotional side and your intuition during this period. But you're going to know what that is for you. But I see that as a letting go of the ego part of our existence. We all have an ego part, but it's just, if that's the way in for your intuition connection, then that's what this is saying. So where is the full moon period leading us overall? We have the Hermit and the Moon, which is amazing. During the full moon, we have the Hermit and the Moon. So major energies here. And this is telling us that it's leading us to go within. Again, it's very in line with this what I said about the Nine of Cups. It's leading us to go within for better connection with ourselves and with humanity and spirituality. It's leading us to be enlightened in some way, revealing some truths. This is like the moon has an eyeball, but it's also a jellyfish connected to the whole, the whole surface of the moon here. It's very connected and is reaching out in all its tentacles. So to me, this means it's a connection to the collective that this moon is leading us toward, a sensitivity and awareness, high intuition, but that will be gained by going within, the Hermit. And the Hermit even has the light coming here like it always does, but it has planets like Saturn, and so kind of appropriate that it's a moon period that we're going to gain the most from going within, connecting to our fellow tribe and to the universe, and really understanding what's right in front of us, what needs to be illuminated. So that's what I'm feeling for this reading. I'm kind of just riffing on it. So if it resonates with you, please do let me know. Or if it doesn't, let me know. And I'd love for you to subscribe if you're new here, to have you come back. And just thanks for being here. I so appreciate you. Enjoy the full moon Pisces period, and I'll be back again soon. Thanks.